Hello and welcome back to Stellaris. We are doing pretty... I wouldn't say good. Like not at all actually, but we are alive. I think that's the best thing that we have been able to say so far. We're a very tiny little species that's trying its damnedest to become a happy little part of the galaxy. And so far that has been proven itself to be pretty difficult. So, the hangar base going, and a disruption field generator. Alright, get the trade in, starts a lot of flow. Alright, cool, got some... Yeah, we're just gonna start discovering stuff around here. 24-sized planets, that kind of stuff. I wish I could get those. Woo! Alright, so when this guy's done building all of that, we will just tell him to build mining and research stations everywhere. And we can build the... Oh, we have enough for this, so we can get this upgrade here. And I said here, right? Because it projects it like 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So yeah, this seems to be the correct position. Plus it's also a nice choke point, so let's do that. Cool! Things are looking pretty good. The district's being built. Yeah, we didn't get it up to 38, so... keep growing. I wish it said it would give me a ping when it's done. It's 10 years, so it's in 2302.
System survey complete.
Good. We're not getting any alloys, by the way. I think most of our allies actually come from... Yeah, stations. Oh, never had it this bad. Alright, but we're gonna build alloys and for sure Prime. That's gonna be our big good thing. Alright, okay. And when you're done with that one, put those and those. And...
Special project complete.
Alright, so... Crystal modifier, crystal fleets are rendered non-hostile. Research option gain, crystal face plating. Oh, but I didn't get the thing? Aw. Wait, I thought pacification suggested that you get both. Or am I now misreading the wiki? You will unlock a special project that allows you to advertise non-hostile and unlock the ability to research all special components the creatures use.
Construction complete.
2 to 5 creatures can be pacified. Oh, but it just gives you access to their thingy, so I should just have gotten the entity
System survey
thing.
complete.
Oh.
Construction complete.
Oh, well. Could be worse, I guess. They're now friendly. Alright, intriguing. Strange crystals. So, I know I'm not reading this. I should probably do that. Alright, so we discovered another site where... hey, let's get those. Where are you?
System survey complete.
Zoom in. Oh, we haven't colonized this system yet. Right, so we'll move over there. We're going pretty far, so I'm actually gonna just... I haven't been reading the thing, so... Stellaris Zeroni. Precursors, there we go.
Construction complete.
There we go. Oh, interesting. Now, I was actually kind of hoping I could get the story, but apparently I can't. That's kind of sucks. Fleet order got cancelled. Crap. I don't know what fleet order got cancelled, but I don't know. It's probably a sign ship. Yeah. Oh, you died. That does kind of cancel your stuff, right? Go and mining and research, and while you're done with that, start building with that. Got a lot of it in reserve, enough at least to start queuing up some stuff. That's pretty good. When that's done, I'll just do the little 2 systems here. do this bit here. Then we'll do that bit. Clean these two up. Clean this up, and then I think we are golden for now. Got a leader in here. All pretty bad. So, and then we may be able to get into the galactic core, which seems to be inaccessible from any other place. So if this gives us a couple of free planets that we can expand into, pretty good. So it's only this guy that seems to be a problem. Also, he's not expanding in there, so might be another hostile creature that prevents it from doing. So yeah, if we can get the fleet power to do. So there's everybody in the galaxy is probably still considered overwhelming compared in power to us. I think we might be still the weakest. Now we've got a couple of inferior guys, but wait, our neighbor is... Oh no, that's one of our hostiles guys. The guy in our Federation is only superior. It could be a lot worse. Now we have... Let's take a look at opinion. Okay, but you're my Federation, so that doesn't really count. You also really like me, but you have some issues with my Federation. Same here. We could potentially get you in, but you have issues with... Yeah, with the Federation, the guy that I'm working with.
System survey complete.
It's purely the war philosophy. So if I would change my war philosophy, is that like gives me 50 points, but there's also some other crap. Relative distance between empires and that kind of stuff. Okay, well, for now we'll maybe that will change it all. Alright, we need something that generates happiness. Now I think the only thing that... No, not trade. Enmities, there we go.
Research complete.
Let's create a disco. Get some atmosphere. Drop filtering. Fleet command point limits. Yep, go. I can resettle this one guy to first away. Whoops, and go. And then I can upgrade it immediately, and I can build a separate robotic assembly, because I think that's faster than the other one, because this 10%, this is another entire pop thing that can go. Alright, so no, not trade hubs. Hangar base and it doesn't really matter for now. You're gonna be hangar base as well. Wait, what? No, Liam, you're not hangar base. You are trade hubs. So 1, 2. It's actually not gonna reach only except this one. So this guy definitely needs the upgrades. Oh, that's future-proofing to the max. Alright, so Sol, let me just take a look at you. I want to know where you're at you're in the early space age. Okay, so these guys are gonna try to get out of there. So getting the gene tailoring thing, as well as I need to adjust his policies. Native interference, passive active study. This would allow me, in theory, if I would have the correct research for it, I need to get gene
System
tailoring.
survey complete.
Thank you. Now what I might be able to force it out a little bit earlier. So piss off. Leaders. Recruit. Yeah, I could go through a large amount of recruits to see if I can get a guy that does gene tailoring. But I think this is just going to cost me a large amount of energy credits. Pause, because it's going to be expensive. I do pay upkeep for these guys. The Spark of Genius. I think only a Maniac goes for rare research, but I think Spark of Genius doesn't really work. They're just good researches right now. I'm just gonna delete the ones I just gotten. Alright, we'll
System survey complete.
Hey, industrial world, what do you got for me? You can get another
Construction complete. Research complete.
Research complexes. Great. Fusion power. We don't have any gas, do we now? At least none that we can exploit. So that's a bit sucky. Starbase Escaron. There's a little protection here, but there's also very little trade going through here. So at some point I might need to do something about that. But for now we'll be fine. 99% of this is reaching a destination. That's pretty good. Could be a lot worse. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'm gonna need that upgrade soon. No, I can't do anything. It gives us access to 5 more jobs and 5 more people. Alright, once you're done, go there. Yeah, this is gonna become a big trade station at some point, hopefully. There we go. Right, that will line up fine, I think. Okay, so I'm running out of jobs here as well. I'm also kind of running out of enmity, so I think I need to get a Holo Theater going here as well. Yes.
System survey complete.
Yeah, we have some jobs for the producer. It might be, yeah. Clerk workers, cultural workers, stone generated, I think. Who does? Oh, my medical workers generate a little bit. Alright. Yeah, my medical workers and my clerks. Oh well, but I need more jobs because this is only going to create a few, so I really need
System survey complete.
to get specialized planets. Resolution is passed, so what are we looking at here? Up next is charter worker rights, worker happiness, diplomatic way from prosperity, and worker political power. I know that's a bad idea, but we'll support it. I think we support that one. Alright, trade up there, yes. Alright, cool. Things are looking pretty good, if you ask me. So, we do have gas, but I need gas exploitation. Also can colonize this planet, so let's do that. Wow, you pretty much like this alpine world.
Construction
Why?
complete.
Oh, because you're lithoid. You just get 50% habitability. Well, let's just get a regular dudes there. Did I cancel that one? No, I didn't. Okay. Subject consideration has begun. Oh, I don't care. Are you suggesting that I can be caring about stuff like that? Haha, you might be wrong. Because I don't. Right, after that is done, we're gonna go over there. But first things first, these two, then these two, 3, then this one, then these two, and then this final chapter over here, and then I kind of have to figure out what the hell I want to do anyway. Alright, so different resolutions coming up. Military Readiness Act. I'll support it because, yeah, using less than half the naval capacity, we are always up there. Alright, so we don't have a Federation fleet yet. Is that because of the why is that? Fleet contribution requires. Okay. Yeah, for now that's fine. It's just a more confirmed alliance. We are pretty chunky considering the size of the galaxy. Kinda happy with that. I haven't colonized like every single planet I came across, but like I really want to go in the center of the galaxy. Anything I can improve on these ships? Yeah, actually I do. Not a lot, mind you, but I can do a little bit.
System survey complete.
Alright. Got a power issue. That gives reactors. Alright, can I afford this? Nope. Alright, and since I'm no longer actually generating any alloys, it's probably not a good idea to actually start working on that anymore.
Research complete.
Yeah, this rural world that we got now, this needs to become an industrial world, forge world, there we go. This one's we've got a mining world, got some research completed. Oh, we got a fusion reactor. That saves us some stuff. Well, I guess I'll take that. So this one can go, and this one can go and save. I think it might be cheaper. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna do much about it though. At least not right now. Wait. Stubborn. It's a bad trait for a scientist. However, it's fairly common among scientists. I know this. I now work at a university, and I've rarely met as many stubborn people in my time as I have done since I worked there. So.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Take that as you will. It seems that we're kind of just keep shitting on.
Stop fighting!
On who? Oh, the same guy.
Research
oh, you got a couple
complete.
of. Oh, no, that makes sense.
System survey complete.
Rid of that. Oh, I don't care, really. Look, the stronger my Federation member becomes, the stronger I have a permanent protection detail basically going. And in my opinion, that's not a bad thing. I really need to start working on my Empire Sprawl because it's getting ridiculous. I think I generate decent tech, but I just have so much sprawl, it's not working for us. I also make a lot of money, so I'm actually gonna replace both of these because this generates how much? Can I see? Planet production is 10. 18. Right, so 18 gets just chucked out of it if I do that. However, I think I need to get this done because it is getting ridiculously out of hand otherwise. So yeah, we're growing lithoids.
System survey complete.
Okay. Not my favorites, but sure. Guess this happens when you have like 14 different species capable of entering and leaving wherever you want to go. Right, so wait, you're out. Why are you not built the Starbase outpost, honey?
System survey complete.
Tell you to build that one, yeah, okay.
Anomaly found.
I can tell you to just go for that one as well, because I have enough influence remaining. I even have enough influence to do this and to do that, I think, by the time we get there. Alright, so pause. Mining that, and because I used Control Shift, it should do this one first, that one second. This is a pretty decent arid world. If I had the alloys, I would colonize it myself, but I don't. But I think I'm gonna pick it up though. This is a 14? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think aggressively colonizing everything that's 14 plus might not be a bad idea right now. Alright, what do we got? Alloy Mega Forges. It's not really what I'm looking for. But we don't have any alloys, so I don't think it's a bad idea to just get those. Actually, our expansion is gonna come to a halt because we don't have any alloys that we... Oh wow, I did not expect that one to happen. What's wrong with the stability? Why is it so low? Pop approval rating. Oh, fuck no, it's some traditionalists, I guess. Empty shells, no synthrites. Wait, what's your issue? Oh, you're spiritualists. Oh, we have a very minor spiritualist attraction.
Stop fighting!
Alright, what I probably need to do is to... Considering... Okay, I never really considered this to become an issue. I think I'm actually gonna pick up one vision as to... Okay, our population will use less amenities, but that's not it. It's the government attraction. We're a lot more now pushed towards xenophile and authoritarian, which is a bit strange, the authoritarian bit. But it will hopefully slowly bleed out these factions that they become like a genuine thing. I'd rather have equalitarians, I think, than these spiritualist idiots. Because they just like, hey, we want you to do psionic, we want you to be in the state, we want you to have no synth rights, and that kind of stuff. These guys are a lot more annoying. Oh, yeah. I like how no miniatures is present in our lands. Alright, so yeah, all this shit got cancelled because we just don't have the alloys to do it. Alright, I need to start buying a large chunk of consumer goods.
System survey complete.
Oh, that's 200. That's a little bit more than I had in mind. Let's go for 20. There we go. It's probably a bit expensive, but I think we'll be fine. One of our envoys died, no problem. This construction ship is just gonna sit here. Hey, but you could do that mining station. So do that for me, and after that you can go right there. Probe the crystal. I really should start reading these, but I could, because I have all these archaeological dig sites, but I'll read it back at some point. Alright, I need alloys. So let's get the alloy foundry first. Oh, well, they'll be... Oh, they're not screeing? That's mildly disappointing. It's because of the approval rating. Why? Population... It's a xenophile, spiritualist, and egalitarian. Well, at least they're xenophile. Oh, we do have a large portion that is spiritualist. Okay.
Founding a new home.
I think, so yeah, with genetic engineering, I think what you can do is add the trait in that they're all more faithful towards the government, I believe, in their beliefs. I think that might not be a bad thing to pick up. Because I fear that it's becoming that it will become a problem in the long run if I don't. You got amenities remaining, so... Construction complete. I really want to start cleaning this planet up, though, because we're running out of... Oh, fuck, I just... Somebody told me something, and it apparently was interesting, but I clicked it away before, because I was, you know, closing windows. Oh, well, Not like the previous running worlds, was clearly a major colony with several new cities. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I can find something about the Zeroni story. So abandoned colony ruins, minor colony, major colony, and then we'll find them. So the abandoned colony ruins, where is that one? Abandoned okay, so this is the first one we found. Then we got this one. And then we got this one. So I can actually read through this in-game if I want to. Alright, so investigate
research
colony.
Complete.
Alright. Thank you for ruining my moment here. Improve reflectors. Strange ruins show no signs of damage beyond the neglect. Homes, factories, buildings unused. They still stand and empty and abandoned. Where did everyone go? For unknown reasons, it seems like a large building at the center of the colony may hold the answer. A large crystal has been found inside what we now know has been the colony's central administrative center. In some way, the crystal wanted to be found, and it seemed to be trying to communicate with us. Perhaps for further study, communication can be possible.
System survey complete.
After a great deal of trial and error, a breakthrough has been made. The crystal has some sort of psionic archive. The records are fragmented. What we know is that some kind of colony of the Zeroni, a psionically gifted race who discovered dimensions which came to be known as the Shroud. Once the Zeroni population reached a certain critical mass, it seemed that their collective unconsciousness minds... I need to pause. minds began to make contact with the proto-shroud in dreams, learning to mass lucid dreaming. Soon the phenomenon was studied and the Zeroni discovered how to psionically project themselves into the shroud, where they found that they could manipulate the very fabric of reality with their psionic powers. It wasn't long before the Zeroni discovered they could physically enter the shroud and live like gods, transforming the dimension to suit their whims. The archive records end there, but with no information what happened to the inhabitants of Ulasia, sorry. There are no answers here. We have learned of another Zeroni colony which may have more complete archive, which was this one. No, that's the colony ruins, I'm sorry, this one. Fuguway 2 contains the ruins of another abandoned colony. The first step to solving the mystery is to find and make contact with the world's psionic archive, alright? Using protocols established with the previous crystal was much easier to establish contact with this one. Again, it records are fragmented, but we have learned that another advantage of being able to enter the shroud was that the shroud touches all parts of the physical galaxy, perhaps all parts of the universe simultaneously. If one can enter the shroud, it is possible to exit at any known location. This ability to psionically jump between physical locations allows the Zeroni to spread over all corners of the galaxy, although because they spent most of their time within the shroud, they made few permanent colonies, which mostly located near their homeworld. The crystal gives us the location of another colony, which is this one. So, alright, most accessible records focus on the cause of the war. Another working theory is that they thought the population influence was strength. Record blah blah blah. Okay, investigate the discovery. Alright, so let's just go through. Alright, a new system has been created. Alright, I'm just gonna read through it afterwards. Oh, got a lag spike here because the system is created. Alright, so unlike the previous Zeroni worlds, is clearly having a major colony. Several crystal archives have been detected and will need to be investigated. Most of the accessible records focus on the course of the war. Our working theory is that though the population influence of the strength, a record about. I mean, what the fuck am I reading here? About a subject causing the most thought about issues to be the most strongly recorded. That's not proper read material. Unsurprisingly, the course of the war was on everybody's minds. The majority of the Zeroni sided with the saviors. Where did the war come from? But while the saviors had the numbers, they were a major disadvantage, careless on the fact that the galaxy. The divine were free to use all their psionic might, while the saviors were limited by what power could be drawn from their own bodies. At first the war seemed hopeless, but eventually a hero among the saviors made a terrible yet vital discovery. Alright. The crystal tells us how rogue Zeroni researchers working on a theory which Pierce refused to believe. Turn his power inwards, consuming his own body in a contained psionic chain reaction. Following his last instructions, the dusty residue of his supreme sacrifice was tested and confirmed to be of an incredibly potent source of psionic energy. It was essentially the total psionic potential of his life, but able to be used instantly by another psion. Okay, so I feel like I missed a step. So this is a different archaeological site. This is the minor colony. Oh, this is. Oh, we've got two minor colonies. I think I missed one. Okay, sorry. I just think I missed a step. So we went from here to here. I think we went to this one. All right. Further details: Zeroni Civil War factions. Wait, what? From what we learned here, some things are good to be true. So was the Shroud granted the god of Zeroni the energy needed to power the vast changes in the Shroud composition had become from somewhere and finally found it originated from this massive black hole at the center of the galaxy. As the Zeroni made their changes within the Shroud, so the singularity expanded, consuming the massive galactic center and converting it to energy which was siphoned into the Shroud. The discovery shook the Zeroni, debating to turn an argument to the division Civil War. Further details of the Zeroni Civil War factions have extracted from the crystal. One faction, which became known as the Divine, felt that the fate of the physical galaxy was no concern to the Zeroni, who could continue their omnipotent existence into the Shroud until the entire galaxy was consumed in some unimaginable far-off future. And even then, there were other galaxies, perhaps even other universes, which could possibly be consumed. The other faction, the Saviors, were aghast of this. The Zeroni could not destroy the galaxy to live as parasitic gods, even outside of the Shroud. The psionic ability guaranteed them a utopian existence. And we have this one. Okay, once found. Much smaller Psionic crystal located in its own laboratory. Zoni who recorded findings were extremely frustrated that their research was ridiculed by their peers and largely discredited. They believed that the Zoni were no longer only entities in the Shroud, and the collective fears and desires of their entire race were coalescing into distinct sapient entities, desiring to grow stronger. These entities had begun to subtly influence the emotions and thought of the Zeroni. Now, we're talking about warp gods here now. Slowly causing their behaviors to become more extreme in what they've caused the Zeroni civil war. Alright. And then we have this one that explains about the saviors and that kind of stuff. Alright, so now we got the Zeroni homeworld, which spawns somewhere. But I don't know where. Well, that's a bit of a dick move. It doesn't tell me where it spawned a new thing. Where do you go? Where do you come from? Where do you go? There we go. Yeah, no, this is okay. Oh, F, E, air. Oh, I'm just going to the previous one. Air. Where is it? Oh, right there. Survey that system for me. Thank you very much. There we go. Alright, so that took me about 30 minutes. So we're going to continue this in the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you all for the next one. Have a very good day.
System
Bye-bye.
survey